TJ, Davido, the journeyman, that's my clan, and I lead them. I'm the leading outrider, mate. So that makes me the warrior of the world, king of the world, because we are the king of the warriors, and Scotland is the king of the brave. Bonnie Scotland the brave, Scotland the brave. What does it say? The boldest and hottest in any nation. That means we're the best care clan. Look at that. I've got on my leg. Yeah, look. Sincerio, 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 sincerio. It means better late than in earnest. We win wars, but we're late for them. Here's my quote. It's all about this. Music. And my quote today, for this day onwards in the history books, is music is the greatest light bringer, and dance is pure freedom. It's better than sex. DJ Davido, the journeyman, 4th of September, 2021. Stick that in your pipe, Tony Blair. You said you will write history because you intend to write it. Well, I intend to dance into it, so I'm better than you by far. I'm the world's greatest dancer, according to these people here. Better than MJ. What? Yeah. So there you go. Carefree.com, clancare.co.uk, tjdavido.com, allheartdjs.com. All Heart DJs, we're not Brave Hearts, we're All Hearts. And my book is called My Love Make to the World. Not Eminem, I suck my dick with a condom on. That's rude, mate. You're vulgar, you're a misogynist, you don't treat women right. But I'll tell you who does the low key. He does. He is a golden hearted rapper. And you listen to Something Wonderful. You listen to too much by about money, how miserable it makes people with loads of it. You listen to Hand on Your Gun. You listen to Soundtrack to the Struggle. You just listen to Loki in general, because I'm going to meet him, because he's going to hear about this. And we'll write to him. I might even meet Eminem and see, repair the error of his ways. And then there's Eurolf. He is a masterly classy man. I love that man. Clan Care, don't forget it. Care. It's going to name down history forever. Since time began, it's going to bring love, peace and unity. Why? Because 2 police officers that were accused, I was accused of rape. Well, you're getting done, Julie Z. McKenzie, for accusing me of rape because you are schizophrenic with 10 voices or whatever, and you wanted to buy me a pair of dancing shoes. You wanted to come to the club with me at the club, at the lap dancing club. You couldn't get enough for me. You were a lesbian and I turned you into a lover for me. You said you'd do anything for me, absolutely anything. You'd buy me 500 quid dancing shoes and let you reported me for stranger raping me in a bush. How dare you? You owe me an apology. McKenzie family, I did not rape that girl. Don't put a sword at me. Especially you, Harry. I know you smashed a fucking laptop over a newscaster. Well done, mate. I'd have done the same if we were videoing me. Stuff. Is it aliens? I think so. I think there is. What, this massive galaxy? Of course there's aliens. E.T. He could be a big furry bunny with a Duracell battery in him. But he belongs, and what does that say? No one cares. It certainly feels like it. Because you know what? You know my 2-pack number 2. Me against the world. It's been me against the world for 35 years because what? No one cares. They think what? That because I express words of wisdom, they're allergic to them. Why? Does this sound like a madman? No. And this is what we're fighting. We're fighting the number of the beast because the devil's biggest trick was that he made us believe he doesn't exist. Trust me, I'm fighting him with God on my shoulder. He exists all right. And God exists too. He's on me, he's round you, he's omnipotent, he's in that guitar, he's in that t-shirt, he's everywhere. So is the devil, the fallen angel. And this is the journeyman. Believe and endure. There's a world. Unknown horizons. I'm bringing you new horizons. A brave new world. The future is beyond your vision. I'm giving you a vision. Martin Luther King had a vision too, but he was shot. We shall overcome, he sang. He was a loud man, proud man, lovely God-fearing man, loved him so. Black, eh? And it's not the colour of your skin, it's the colour of your soul. Do you get me? I'm a soul man. This is a hands across the ocean job. To Brooklyn, to Harlem, to South Central LA, because America's a racist. American governments are racist. They're feeding them drugs so they'll shoot each other. And as for the gun, stuff that. Let's end the gun now. Charlton Heston, dead in your hands. Well, let's die then, mate. You deserve to die for promoting all the kids, Columbine shootings, etc. You are a waste of space, mate. How dare you? Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, sting like a butterfly, stroked like a bee. He was a great man, still is. was, well he is, rest in peace, he's in heaven. There's what I'm doing for us all. I'm bringing you a future you never had before, because I done it. And this, faith and loyalty. I'm the force to be reckoned with, force. I'm the trooper. Iron Maiden, the trooper, listen to that song, the trooper. Listen to Journeyman, my song. Listen to Journeyman. Super Dry, listen to this one. NASA, we send man to the moon, yet we can't even give our own people food. Can we not send rockets of food to the third world instead of sending rockets to the moon? What's that all about? Waste of money, mate. Rebellious, yes, it's me, Chinese. I've got Chinese, the first tattoo I got, courage. Do you not think I'm a bit courageous? Because I do. Useful contacts. Peabody Housing Association. The scumbags, they won't let me have a dog. I need a dog that's a tack dog, because I'm getting smashed up in places. Thurrock Council, they took £6,000 of my music equipment away when I started the Love and Revolution music show. A lot of girls and boys came down, they loved it, playing 7 years and all that. But I didn't fill the street. I bet you I fill the street now on a Friday night from 6 till 9. Yeah, because it's on the noise pollution notes, and you'll play you the best supersonic music you ever heard, wish to hear. You will dance your heart out. It'll be better than 6. Believe you me, 6 dancing in a crowd is better than 6. And here's one for you. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. I am a Siberian tiger, and I certainly am. I'm pleased to say that. Where are we? There it is. Go to poetry, forcesofpoetry.co.uk or .com, look up David Kerr, and you'll see why I'm claiming for misdiagnosis for 12 years. They've took 10 years off my life, feeding me chemicals that were not for the right illness. There is no magic pill. I do not need chemicals. I need hash. It calms me down. It makes me chilled. It's great for sex. And that's why the P19ers, up the P19ers, up the P19ers, I'm one of its leaders. Aye, what are you going to do me for? I don't do nothing. I do love and peace. Some of them might do heavy drugs. That's up their affair. That's not my problem. You know, I've made a full life. I've had a full life. If they make a fool of their life, it's not my problem. Do you get me? Do you like this? I fucking love it. We're not finished yet. There's all the sections. Guess what? They were protecting me from the lap dancer. Casey, I'm going to marry you, you queen, baby sunshine. I'm going to marry you later on. I'm doing a rap song to you. You'll love it. It's going on a radio show. Casey, my queen and baby sunshine. Casey, the queen of diamonds. This is your king speaking. Love king. I'm your love king. We were meant. This was fate, baby. We're going to be the golden couple of the world. Better than Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Better than Prince Charles and Lady Di. We will be the kings and queens of the world, and there's going to be a political party. Guess what? The Carefree Foundation is to feed the hungry and homeless. It's a shame the scumbags at the top, the evil Satanists, the 12 Zenists don't do it, because they could make us all millionaires with their money. $500 trillion. Rothschild has got $500 trillion. He owns every single bank, and it's financed both sides of the war since Napoleonic times, so he don't have a conscience. He's a scumbag. He's a psycho. He owns Israel, and he bombs Palestine with America. Free Palestine. We let the bombs out, Bush and Blair. The Twin Towers was a set-up by America to hate the Muslim, because they didn't like Lady Di getting a Muslim and changing the thing, and they wanted the Muslims. They knew the Muslims were hard bastards that were suicide bomb. I'm not favouring them. There's no way that's a good one. That's a bit stupid. I'm sorry, suicide bombers, but then again, if you get a bomb, smart bomb, going in a mosque and killing loads of babies and kids, wouldn't you go suicide bomb? Who's the biggest terrorist? America. Why? 50 nations it's bombed. 50 nations it's bombed. All little kids going to school. Look at this, man. Look at this. Can you see this? This is all my rap songs. You hear me, Casey? I love you so. You worked so hard, baby, and I fucked up. You thought of energy. Of course we'll get energy. I've got the energy of the universe, darling. But I'm going to give it to you in bed. We will make love, and we will have... I'm the best lover the world's ever known. I'm king, love king. And you and me, babe, I'll never look at another woman as long as I live. We're married, and we're having 15, 20 kids. Sorry, babe, it's a lot of pain, but it's worth it to put cares on the planet. And do you know what? The Carefree Party for triumph, justice, truth, love, peace and unity. There was 2 police officers doing me for rape that drove me home in luxury. And I said to Adina, that name is great. That name is great. Can I call my daughter it? She said yes. I said, can I be the god? You be the godmother? She said yes. Do you honestly think she thought I was a rapist? Beast? No. Beast raped my girlfriend. I'd never fucking be them cunts. Sorry. Shouldn't have used that word. It's a horrible word. But sometimes it's needed. Billy Connolly said a good expletive of 5 does the job. He swears like a trooper. A trooper. You know what I mean? A trooper. Trooper. You take my life and I'll take yours. There is no point in war. There would be no wars if there was no profit in wars. Right, I think we're finished. I'm going to be tartan breaks. What have we got for now, mate? Gemma, we're going out. Yeah, before I get it with you owe me a bit of bleach, yeah? And you're going to give me one now. You're best in Essex, right? Yeah, all hats TJs, and also I've got Lord Oller, MC Lord Oller from the NHS. He's built like a brick shit house, and he's going to train me like to be the same, not fat git like a Buddha with a pregnant, like expecting a child. The women all love me here. I've had 2 vapes smashed, I've had classical missing so far. Do you honestly think I'm going to not take this box everywhere? The man on the thing said, you can't take that box out. I said, why? Is there a law against it? He might be the man that smashed my vapes in the security. I'm not going to name him, but I might sue him. Right, who else have we got? Is there any more else? Yes, the devil makes work for idle hands. Well, you just need to be a busy bee like me. Butterfly, flutterby, butterfly, flutterby, butterfly me. There's my Timberland boots. I've got great North Face stuff at Harlow Police Station. Guess what? I'm not going for it. I'm going to send for it and they're going to bring it to me. Because I am king. The love king. King of the world! There's my little Siberian tiger. I love her so, Miss Lover Lover. Because I'm going to have one day. I'm going to have a mansion with a massive garden. Because it ain't going to be contained. It's going to run free. Massively so. And I'm going to take you for walks down Perfect. And all the girls will love me so. And I don't want you girls. I just want you, Casey. Why would I want any other girl? Why have steak? Why have burger when you can have steak at home? I know all you girls would want my cock because it's big. But you ain't getting it. She's getting it. You know what I'm saying, Casey? Later on, I'm doing you a rap song, and you're going to give me lap dances for free because the club will say it. So when you're done, and your man, and the one in the second command, I don't think she likes me, mate. She keeps saying you're not there, Dan. What's that all about? Is it hardly said about the diamond ring? If she takes a diamond ring, she'll get sacked, and me too, maybe. Nah, that's not on. What, for loving a woman? Since when was love a crime? The man in charge, he likes me. I don't even know his name, but he looks the best. Like, he looks tough and rough. And he says, last time I came, let him in, he's a dancer. Of course I'm a dancer. I danced up on the lap dancing stage with all the girls and they loved it and all the blokes were jealous. And I danced like a good one, 6 songs. I fucking nearly had a heart attack, but I did it for love. And all the lap dancers love me and all the barmaids love me too. You know why? I give them a quid tip. The rich kids don't, they're too tight. All the rich kids that go there, I've had an offer. Oh yeah, big man down here, he does excellent Latino type rap. He's seen me dance to it. He says he will sign over license. He will sign over his license so I can do TikTok and anywhere, and that copyright will not be broken. Wasim, the class of wisdom, he's turned me from a boy into a man in a matter of 3 weeks. He said to me, if you chase women, you lose money. If you chase excellence, you get loads of money and you get loads of women. Don't want loads of women. Casey for me. You see what I'm saying, girl? I love you so. I love you more than the universe itself. I love you like I go around the universe twice times 10 times down the black hole and back again. You are lovely. You're the most beautiful woman in the world, bar none. There is no one more beautiful. And you are great. You are truly great. Your tattoos with the Egyptian, I'm Egyptian, low key. An Egyptian man phoned me today. He wanted he was after £1,000 to come over. I said, I'm sorry, sir. You could be, yes. If I go down the Lakeside Shopping Centre, you could have a bomb. I can't take the chance. Sorry, sir. You look like a great guy, built like a shithouse in the army. He wants a visa to get a passport. He wanted a girl. I said, I'll get you a girl. But then I thought, nah, I won't do that. I'm a Siberian tiger. Look at that. I'm a Siberian tiger. You know why? Because the armed police in Colchester, when I went there, I was in the mental health ward and I was crying about my life and they wanted to section me. So my mate said, just walk out. So I walked out, I got to touch with the security and they loved me and I took photographs of their amazing tattoos and then I went off and I danced down the roundabout and armed police came. I said, what the freak? Armed police for this, for dancing, for love, for peace, for unity? And they said, well, we were in the area. I said, don't give me that. So by the time I'd finished, they said, he's a bit of a lyrical god. And I said, I heard that. And I said to them all, do you want to be in the rap song? Do you want to be in the rap song? My name is such and such, I'll be in the rap song. And then a negotiator came, you know, negotiator of hostage situations. He came racing in the car and he said, after 20 minutes, let the man go. There's nothing wrong with this man. Of course there's nothing wrong with me. You tell me for 12 years that I've got bipolar. I do not have bipolar. It's a mental illness that hears voices that is nutty. I have got PTSD. Just look at the cancer of the soul. I'm looking for a private solicitor to come at Monday or Tuesday, Monday preferably, because I've got a ward round and they're going to decide if they're sexing me for 6 months. I don't need sexing for 6 months to get a mental health assessment. I need to be free. There's going to be a character there, Dan the Man, I hope, and Chris Coven. He can't make it, but he's going to bring my t-shirts. He's going to bring my king hat, he's going to bring my Egyptian hat, and I'm going to wear them in videos because they're all about love, and I am the king. King of the world. You think so? Do you think I'm mad that I could say that? Bring me the Titanic, I'll have enough money, I'll bring me the ship the size of the Titanic, and I will go there and I'll get Kissy behind me and I'll get to the front and I'll go, King of the world, and we'll make steamy sex. Yeah, and then little biff. How's that for romantic? I'm a romantic bastard. Is there anything wrong with that? Women love a bad guy, really? Why? What's wrong with nice guys? We come last, really? We get the leftovers, really? I bet I don't. I bet I have an army of women that love me so. And the political army, it'll be all women, not men. Because men, the evil men, the alpha males, the gorillas that run the governments, they're scumbag bullies. They're evil. There's the Satanists. 30,000 kids go missing a year. Why? Because they're raping them. Paedophilics. Do you see what I'm saying? And then ritual killing them. In Africa, there's some seriously evil people, voodoo killing people. I know some. So let's get back to who I'm suing. I'm suing the UK government, the NHS. I'm suing the police for dereliction of duty. A dereliction of duty, failure to protect and serve me as a citizen, and the fraud. The fraud is, I was fine. I wasn't mentally ill, so why did they put me to the mental health assessment team when I wasn't? I've got 2 witnesses to that. The police officer that arrested me, PC in the call, that loved me so and said I was a hero before I even said a word because she knew me from all what I do. And the policeman said, I know you, Johnny man, what's the matter? Well, when they went into the shop, I said, that guy smashed me up. It's on camera. And that other guy had the scissors and they got on camera. And they come out and they said, well, because you were going to move his bike, he was right to smash you up 6 times with a knuckle duster in the head. He was a hitman. He was trying to kill me. Why would you hit someone in the head, multiple fractures of skull and dead blood clot in the brain? I've had it before. The rapist gave me it. Thank you, God. I hear you. You're all hearing them right now. This is nice, isn't it? Don't dream your life. Live your dream. I'm living the dream. Count the rainbows, not the thunderstorms. That's me. It's all good. When life knocks you down, roll over and look at the stars. Look what they gave me. I didn't even need it. Feats and wisdom of the ancients. I'm going to go to University of Philosophy. I know much about the greats and what they say. I want to achieve excellence. Charles Dickens says we're here to achieve perfection. I'm getting close now. These people are great. They did my okay. They are great. Truly great. It's like a little bead in manner. I like a little Taj Mahal, little booth. And they are great. They love me so. And there's my bandana, outlaw, Jesse James I am. We need to be. You got gangsters in power and lawbreakers making all the rules. You got lunatics asylums full. Why are they full? Because the geniuses are in there and all the idiots are outside. Not on you. I'm not talking about you people. I'm talking about the evil cycles that run us all. The 12 zeniths at the top. Rothschild, Kissinger. I know them all because I put the photographs on the internet. You what? You wasn't killed, Dave? Well, if I get killed, mate, I'll go down in history as a legend of all time. My boys, the Kerr family will be bought drinks for the rest of their life. My boys, I've lost touch with because of what? I'm suing him. Dr. Ige. I got him on Facebook Live. I knew he was going to put me downstairs when I didn't need it. I knew he was going to take my phone, so I didn't have a Facebook Live. So I walked in and says, what you doing then, Mr. Dr. Ige, the posh posing git? He said, I'm putting you in the P&Q ward. You won't be able to use your phone. I says, really? I said, well, why come? You're on Facebook Live. Say hello, audience. This is Dr. Ige. He's a posing git. He thinks he's God. What's the difference between God and a psychiatrist? God doesn't think he's a psychiatrist, to get me. What's the difference between a Scotsman and a coconut? You can get a drink out of coconut. Phew. We'll tell you something. I buy drinks all the time. I'm not mean, and neither are the Scotsmen I know. We are the warriors of the world. We are the best people in the world by far, and everyone likes to have connections. Everyone says, oh, my auntie was Scottish. Jessie McKend, my neighbour, you're the flower of Scotland. I love you. Even you, Derek, we had our moments. This is tiring. What's your name? Leanne Cobb. Where are you, girl? You were my soulmate, weren't you? A beautiful girl, but you like the black guys. But you know what? You went with a white guy and had kids. I think we could have been something. But it's not. It's too late. It's too late. You missed out, mate. I've got Casey. Casey, I'm bringing you a video later on. It's gone on a radio show. It's called Casey, the Female Masterpiece. She'll love it, sweetheart. And I'm buying you everything. I'm giving you the world on a plate. You can have everything. Countries, the lot. Hawaii. You can have an island. Necker Island. We'll buy it off a Virgin. We'll buy Virgin, but off him. Because he didn't do that great, did he? And neither did Bill Gates with his foundation. Well, my foundation is going to feed the hungry and homeless. My foundation is going to look after all those at the bottom of the rung, the stigmatised, the tabooed, the ignorance, the fear, the ridicule from society. Because you know what, mentally ill, we're not menaced to society, they're menaced by society. There's 1 million suicides a year because of it. And because of the big pharma poisoning us, sterilising us. The sterilising us, the castrating us chemically, it's a clever one. Winston Churchill tried it, he got told to sod off, the Nazis killed us, and now we've got the big pharma, and what are they doing? The big pharma are using chemicals to castrate us, to sterilise us so we can't breed, so they can breed us out. They're killing the population. I have met, 25 women can't have orgasms, including Angel Hart. I have met 20, 30, 50 men from the psychiatric woods, not had wanks for years, and I have had it too, but now I wank 3 times a day because I'm on the right drugs. I'm not on the right drugs. I'm on lean drugs. So let's get back, this is right. What about that? The racket of the big pharma. Can you see that? Can you see what that says? It's just a starting out, mate. It's just starting out. Time for the revolution, love revolution. Take to your hands, take to your feet. Right marks, no submachine guns, no blowing up cars, no blowing up houses, no suicide bombers. Just walking marks for love and peace and unity. Do it the Buddhist way. Because I'm a Buddhist. And it says if we are here to love one another, to help one another, and if we can't do that, at least not harm one another. What's that all about knives and guns and bombs and all that? You know why? It's the devil's work. He wants his killing the population. He loves it. He gets a kick out of it. He hums hard because of it. The devil is evil beyond belief. The evil that men do. That's why I'll be all women in my party. And will they love me so? And I'm going to have Augustina. I met you today. I'm going to name one of my kids Andy Rose. The Journey Girl, Johnny Boy. And on and on. I've got them all. Paris, Venus. I'm going to Athens. They're going to cheer me when I dance in the Colosseum. Because that's the love capital, not Paris. You got it wrong, mate. Paris is a bit of a shithole. I've been there. I've not been to Athens. Oh, Casey, let's buy a house there right near the Athens there. We'll have fucking 10, 15 houses around all the romantic places in the world. And I'm going to buy you a chain of dog kennels. I'm going to buy you a chain of florists. I'm going to buy you a chain of travel shops. I'm going to buy you a chain of... And you're going to have 50,000 diamond ring bling, sweetheart. And you're going to have 25 grand of diamond ornaments because they're a woman's best friend, right? Well, I'm giving you them. I'm giving you the world, darling. I'm giving us all the world. It's a brave new world. Iron Maiden, listen to it. Listen to Rainmaker. Wash the tears away. Listen to America, the horse with no name. Listen to the Zombies. Zombie by the Cranberries. The best 2 records in the world. It's about war. It's about dying. It's about tanks. It's about guns. It's lovely. It's from the Angels. The Angels, the choir of angels have sung to me in the desert when I was out in it. I've been out in that desert for 35 years, wondering what the hell God was playing at in the vicarage. My girlfriend gang raped, and I'm left for dead, comatised, knives in my back, she's buggered, etc. And I prayed for God, he didn't answer. I didn't believe in him after that. She did, she went to God, so we finished. We could have had an excellent family. Instead, she's died. She's died because of what? Because she talked about horrible shit, rape. I don't. I talk about lovely things. I look at nature on the telly. I look at beautiful women. That's the way you do it. That's the way to do it. Right. Let's go back to the clan care. Because they're very important. Nah, they're gone. That's nice. I'll climb that. I'll move it. Right, who are we suing? Let's see who we're suing. We're suing the Coles for having a serpent there that's a boss. You've got his number. There's a serpent there that's the boss that tried to stab me with scissors, so he's getting done by private prosecution because the police wouldn't. They had a dereliction of duty. They seen him on camera and yet they did nothing. I'm suing him to get him put in prison for threats to kill with being gun equipped. And the guy that smashed me up attempted murder, mate. He's gone for 15, 20 years. He knew what he was doing. He was sent. That's the devil at work. I know it. What else? I'm suing Dr. Ige, a poser, because of the Facebook Live, I'm suing him for lots of money. We're going to go for the police first. They're the easy target. NHS are the difficult one. They'll do safety in numbers, close the ranks. Because you know what? They tell me I've got bipolar. This week, on Monday, Tuesday, they're going to decide if they're sectioning me for 3 months. Do what? Do I sound like a madman to you? Do you think the 2 police officers that arrested me and had me 2 days, they said they would marry me, mate? They said I would say to the policeman, "You're best man," and they laughed. And I played them a song. I played Nicole, PC Nicole, Je t'aime. I said, Je t'aime, you are the queen of love. She loved it. I said, romantically so. She gave me her phone at the end of our conversation that day and said, "That's my favourite song." So I sung it to her. "You are the most beautiful girl in the world." Her granddad gave her it. And she melted, mate. And she's a witness that I was falsely arrested, dereliction of duty, fraud, getting to the mental health when I didn't need to. And then there's... next day, Morris, I called her Morris Tap Dancer. She was a pity in my hands as well, and I played her favourite song. I can't remember it, but it was good. She loved me so, and the copper did too, because the coppers love me. Because every time I go on the station, even when I was accused of rape, the Scottish woman said she will do, or I said to her, I'll do a Harlow check-in rap dance. She said, "Yeah, mate." She says, "I'll even give you a bit of the police uniform to wear and we can dance." Do you know what I'm saying? Do I seem like a beast? I don't think so. Jilly C, what the freak was that all about? You crazy crackpot girl. We could have been special, girl. I could have managed you. You had the best dance and you're the female best rapper. You said you would suck my anytime. You said you would do my heart up. You said you'd give me a dance of dancing shoes. We walked all down the road to the garage. You were all over me trying to push me into the bushes with your hand down my trousers. And then when we got there, we bought some stuff and you chucked a bottle and then tried to slash your wrist and I went, "Oi! No one does that in my watch." Well, she was so upset, she effed off, went to a police car. I caught the police car up because I was going a different way, went to say hello, boys, and she was in the back. She went, "Oh!" And the cop came out and said, "We're doing you for rape." Do what? His old charges have been dropped, by the way. I'm no beast. The police knew it. Is that plane coming? Are we going to be smart bombed? It wouldn't bloody surprise me, mate. It wouldn't bloody surprise me. We're talking about American governments here. We're talking about UK governments being downed, being brung down for the people. You know what I mean? I won't be surprised if my phones go missing, if all my clothes go missing, if I go missing, like I have a cancer or a heart attack in here. That would be appropriate, wouldn't it? Like Dr. David Kelly when he died. Weapons of mass destruction when I was not. But Tony Blair, the smiling assassin, the evil man that smiled upon us all. Things can only get better. Piss off, you dick. Splash. You need to be in prison, mate. For the war crimes, you need to have a 23.5 hour bang up. I've had it, where you don't only get exercise in the garden. You should be feeling lucky you get that, mate, on bread and water, and so should your wife. Not making hundreds of thousands of pounds out of ignoramuses, out of alpha male idiots. What the hell is wrong with this planet? Is everybody mad? Well, Einstein said, planet Earth is the lunatic asylum of the world. Tell me about it. I wrote a book last years ago. It was called My Visit to the Planet Madness. It was about the madness, not on the inside of the walls, but on the outside. The wars, the love and hate, the haters of the racism. Hands across the ocean to Harlem. All right, bros and sisters, you know I'm a better dancers than me, but I can dance out you all. But you know what? You're great people. You're oppressed like the Scots, and we know it. The Scots had a deal well facto, was it? That they could rape our wives before we got with them, the landowners. No wonder Braveheart fought back, and no wonder I'm fighting back, and I don't need a big sword. I've got my heart and mind, and the guy I'm the viral dapper rapper that will change your hearts and minds, even you bad guys. You'll think, oh my God, because you know what love is? Madonna said, it is a bird that has to fly free. I fly free and I dance, and it is better than sex when I get an audience. It is great. I work at the Cats Lap Dancing Club. I've been up on stage, I'm that good a dancer with all the girls around me. Here is a number here. Is a number here? I don't think so. I think it's Cats 01268 28888. Phone Dan up and ask him what he thinks of me. Phone his boss up and ask him what he thinks of me. Ask any girl on the counter and they'll say, oh, he's alright, lover. I've had that with the Albanian gangsters come and they said, see this man here? I was going, bombling, bondastic, oddly fantastic, lover, shabba. He says, this man here, I've been to lap dancing clubs all over the world and he is the ultimate hustler. I ain't no hustler. I don't know drug dealer. I phoned him up and I said, Leo, I said, with a name like that, you must have a pride of lion gills. He said, yeah. I said, you got any spare? He says, I got a Russian one. He says, can you sell cocaine in the club? I said, no, I cannot. And we let that phone go. But guess what? Dr. E.K. lost my phone, he stole it, and my boy's phone numbers was on there. I have not spoken to them in 5 years. I could cry a river about this, but I am Mr. Unshakable. I do not get anything get to me now. No women, no man, no wars, no warmongers, no governments, nobody. You can take my life, but you can't take my soul. You can take my life, but you won't take my freedom. Oh, by the way, I want to be buried in the Bannockburn fields of Bannockburn, and I want a monument bigger than Wallace. Because I used this pen and the paper, the mighty power of the pen. Have you seen that? Addicted to pen by 21 Pilots. Yeah. This is a good video, mate. This is a world changer. Because Tupac said, I don't profess to change the world on my own, but I can plant the seeds in the minds of those that can, and I have. The seeds of mine all over the world. Sounds a bit awful, that, but my book is a love make to the world. And it isn't what Eminem said, taking the piss and the hypocritical oath. The Miss Jonas, he needs to chat with me, he needs to change, mate. You're promoting women, the respectful disrespect to women and sisters and daughters. You ain't nice that much, mate. You might be multi-talented, but that's about it. And you were a bit of a false one. You grew up in a middle-class family, you didn't grow up in a working-class family. Yeah, low-key, his family grew up in Israel and Palestine, and his granny died, and a lot of people died in that war. Free Palestine. Who let the bombs out? Bush and Blair. Who's picking on Palestine, the biggest bullies in the world? America fueling Israel. And guess what? We are indebted to America because of the World War II. We owe them a fortune. That's why we jump to attention and go, yes, yes, whatever you say. Yes, yes, Mr. US. Fuck off, Mr. US. Fuck off. I'm going to die today. I can feel it. Because this video will go out and they'll shoot me, they'll bomb the place, whatever. But you know what? Goodbye, everyone. I left you a world that you wanted, a brave new world, and you will all come to my grave and you will dance in it, but not for pissing. You will dance in it because I danced on it. I danced in the world. I danced around the world. I danced in the Trafalgar Square and there was 12 women around me and they loved it, and I was in a kilt. I've stopped a bus full of party bus in London and they all stopped and they got out and danced with me. It was booming. I'm going round the world with a split screen camper where the DJs were going to have a radio station. Do you see what I'm saying? So who else are we suing? We're suing, do I sound like a madman to you? Do you think I've got bipolar? Because I guarantee you I've got post-traumatic stress disorder. It's not a mental illness. It kills the soldiers. Bruce Nash, a decorated hero, jumped out of a plane without a parachute. Oosh! That made me cry, all right, whenever I hear about suicide at all. Oh, by the way, I've got a suicide hotline number, 07869 131 222. If you're suicidal, I'll talk you right out of it. I promise you, God will help. But also investors, if you want to invest in me, for I need about 100 grand to sue the system, maybe more. I want to get the best solicitor there is. I will need 150 grand. So if you put money in to the Carefree Company postal order check, Kerrefree, my address is 131 Marine Court, Centurion Way, as in tank. Purfleet on Thames, we got that recently, we got posh. RM19 1ZX, Romeo Mike 191 Zulu X-ray. And my phone number again is 07869 131 222. We're doing a franchise on the allheartsdj.com. You can do the mental health wards as well, because that's what we're concentrating on, because they need a lot of help and they need music, because what? Music is the greatest light bringer. And dance is pure freedom. Do you know what? When I go to Cats and I put on my leaflets that they're the chief venue and they see that I'm the world's greatest dancer on it, they'll queue around the block. You know what? I've done it for nothing for years. But you know what, Dan? You're listening, right, mate? You are the man, Dan. You are the man. You helped me. You saved my life, man. I love you so. You are the greatest. You are the greatest legend that ever was. You said to me, I remind you of someone you knew once, probably killed himself, right? You said to me with all my mad frantic stuff like bringing UN peace helmets and saying give that to the beautiful lap dancer that danced with last night and say that this for peace and stuff like that. Is it mad? My mum thinks I'm mad. Why? Because I dance in the street. She says it's a bit strange, isn't it? Well, you know what? If you're dancing and people think you're insane, it's just because they can't hear the music. Mum, you don't like rap? You don't like my stuff? How dare you? You taught me wrong. You brought me up an atheist. You got it all wrong. You're going to die an atheist, Mum. That's not good. God is here. You will discover God through me because you need him, because you're miserable. You said, you can't change the world on your own, son. Well, how's about I have? And I will, right on from this day forward. what is it, the 4th of September? The world changed since time began. We'll have a life of leisure. We'll make love everywhere. We won't barter the money, we'll barter. We won't use money, the slave token, because it brings in my pursuit of money is a root of all evil. Tell me about it. Evil Satanists. And devil makes work for idle hands. If you're idle, you'll probably buggle your neighbour. If you're idle, you'll probably do drugs. If you're idle, you'll probably rape someone. Do you know what I mean? Get on, get on. This is what the world is all about. Hey baby, hey girl, hey guy. I can feel your love right now. Don't make love to me. I'm only making love to one person. Hey Casey, Queen Baby Sunshine. Queen of Diamonds, it's on your body. I've got you that big bling ring. And you know the bling ring I got back from you, or I'm getting back? It's gone on Sarah, the angel face. The princess of love, my soulmate, not girlfriend. We tried that once, didn't work. It's gone on her middle finger, and it's going to say on the website, this is to all those haters that don't like us. Middle finger, mixed race, and someone said in this word I was a racist. Oh, give me a break. I went nuts. It may as well have called me a paedophile or a rapist. I went nuts, and they said, oh, your leave's getting cancelled. A few weeks ago I was on 4 hours leave and I was going around South End promoting myself, loving everyone, families a lot, the haircuts a lot, giving out leaflets, and they knew it. So they had to figure a way to stop me. So they said, we think the lap dancer is after the passport. Really? So I phoned my mate up. He says, well, she's got to Slovakian back. She must have a passport. I phoned her up. She says, I was born in Britain. So I said to the psychiatrist,